use both of them. I'm going to use the PowerPoint first and then switch over, but I can let you know. Okay, you can show it if you want. Okay, so how many of you like to enjoy to decorate and bake cakes or any kind of sweets? Okay, and then who like to just kind of admire how they look like? Okay, and who just like to eat them? I mean, who doesn't love sweets? So my favorite thing to do is to bake and decorate cakes, cupcakes, anything like that. But my most favorite product is fondant. Now what fondant is it's a sugar-based product that is kind of hard, kind of like clay or Play-Doh, that you can mold and create a perfect showcase for the cakes. So normally when you ice a cake, it's kind of rough and looks kind of funky, but with the fondant, it's a smooth surface so that you can make cool little designs and anything like that. Can I switch to the thing? What I'm going to teach you is how to actually make a sugar flour or a fondant flour. This is the fondant. It comes in big packages. You can either buy it at like Michael's or any type of food store, or you can actually make it yourself at home. It normally comes in white. You can get it in different colors if you want. It's pretty easy to color it yourself too, but it's kind of flexible. Normally it's not this flexible, but it's kind of hot outside, so it melted. But what you want to do is you just want to rip off a little piece, roll it into a ball, and make it into like a cone type shape, kind of like that, you know. And then you make a separate one, roll it into a ball, and you want to just kind of press it into kind of like a petal shape. So you just kind of squish it and make it funky and do whatever you want to do. And then when you do, what you do is you kind of wrap it around to make the base of the flour. Now when you add a whole bunch, the end result is going to look like this. Now it would look a little better, but it kind of melted in the process of getting here. But after it's all done, what you can do is take food coloring. Now you can kind of oil it down or water it down, I guess, with some vodka. It's kind of weird, you add alcohol. Or you can use water, kind of whichever one you want to do. But you take a little tiny paintbrush and you just open up the cap. It's kind of like a gel type thing, or you can use the regular kind that you get at supermarkets. It's a liquid. But you just dip it in and you kind of paint the surface. Kind of like that. Which is kind of interesting because you can add your own little flair to it too. If you don't want just like a plain regular red flour or, you know, a yellow, you can add different colors. This one is red and yellow. It's kind of pink on here, but if you can see, it's it's kind of a different color there. But can I switch back? Sorry. When you're done, you can either make a bouquet out of them, just kind of give people and they can eat it that way, or you can actually decorate a cake for like weddings or even a birthday party, anything like that, with certain flowers. And then two, these are all the different types of flowers that you can make. I mean, any type of flower that you find in real life, you can make in fondant, which is really cool because you can add your own little flair to it, or even make a flower that no one has ever seen before. And what other people do with fondant, instead of just making flowers, is they actually sculpt with it. Now this is a complete fondant sculpture that was made to look like a little boy. And they kind of do funky things. Has anyone seen the show Ace of Cakes on Food Network? It's amazing. The guy's name is Jeff Goldblum, and he's wonderful for knowing how to make extremely funky looking cakes. These aren't his, but you know, like they made a giant dog for some of the clients and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting because you can add, anything and make it out of that. So that's it.